You're watching this video for one of two reasons. Reason number one is you're trying to figure out how to ride shotgun with your child. And riding shotgun basically means you're on a bicycle, your child is sitting in front of you, and you want to figure out how to set that up and how to do that with them. And number two reason is you're curious to know how I've been able to do it with my son. Maybe you've seen one of my viral videos with my son riding on a bicycle, and you're wondering, how do they record these videos? What is the son sitting on? Is there an harness? All of that. Whichever the case it is, you're welcome, and I'll be sharing the details of how I do all of that with you. And if you don't know anything about me, I am Ola Dimeji. My friends call me Dim, and I'm an entrepreneur and a stay-at-home dad to the most active, adventure-loving 2-year-old, and I live in Scotland. And the reason why I thought to even start riding with him in the first place was when I moved to Scotland a few years ago, I really wanted to explore the environment and where I lived, but there was no really good way to do that. And the only way I sort of figured to do that was to get a bicycle and be able to commute to these places. And since I've been doing it, it's been one of the most amazing things ever, enjoying the scenery of where I lived. When I grew up in Nigeria, I never really had the chance to do a lot of these things, to see places, because it was always go to school, come back home, and that was it. So yeah, it was just something that I fell in love with and I've been doing ever since. And when I knew I was going to have a son, it was just so exciting to know that I could share these experiences with him, things that I never really had growing up. And when it was time for him to be able to do it as well, when he was 2 years old or about 18 months, it was an opportunity I took, and it's been amazing ever since. So today I'll be sharing everything with you, what we use, the ailments, the bike setup, the tiny handlebars, all of that. So yeah, all of that will be happening in this video. And I'll be recording the point of view with this camera, which is also what I'm going to, this is what we use to record most of our videos, and I'll be talking more about that later on. But because of the point of view, this will be my mouth, and I'll be talking like this. So, you know, it's hard to share me. So when I'm starting to show the POVs, please bear with me when I can't really talk properly, because I'll be shooting this while holding it with my mouth. So yeah, that's it. And to start with, the first thing I think would be good to talk about is the bicycle that I use. And I'm not the best or an expert at bicycles, so I might not get the names right or the bike parts and all of that, so bear with me. So yeah, so for the bicycle, this is the bicycle I use, and it is the Rally Strada City. You can see right here, Rally Strada City, Rally, yeah, whatever the name is. And it's a van, right? And it's the most interesting one I've used so far. I got it a couple years ago, and it's just been really, 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 really helpful. One of the things I would say about this bike, though, is that I've really enjoyed using it, not just as something I used to commute, but also to explore places and to just get around from this complete place I live in. So I'll be showing you all of that. The bike is really, really good, and I love it. Hopefully I'll upgrade later in the future, but for now, it works, and I like it that way. Now, for the specific accessories that my son uses, he's using this Kids Ride Shotgun, you know, Pro handlebars, and they are really, really good, like really, really good. For where it sits on, it is this Kids Ride Shotgun combo kit. Now, this wasn't what we're using initially. We upgraded to these, and they've been really, really nice. But I would also be linking in all of the other ones that we used at first that were a lot cheaper, that would be more affordable for anyone who wants to just try this out at first. I thought about this long term because this will be happening for the next, say, 3 to 4 years. So that is why this is happening this way. Now, beyond that, there is the seats cover. There is the seat for the thing itself, and I'll be doing all the setup so that you can see. Now, for cameras, I use this camera. It's the DJI Osmo 360, and it's really, really lovely. I use it most times with this selfie stick that comes with it. But because of the bike rides, I don't get to use the selfie stick as often as I need to, because it's not as strong as something that is like carbon fiber. So I have a replacement for the carbon fiber, which goes on the bike, and that's what we use. So you don't get wobbling footage all the time. My son is obsessed with cars. That's why you keep hearing him say cars. He's spotting things that are happening on the road, and he's just doing that. So to start with, I'll be showing you how to set this up, and yeah, how to set it up first. And the first setup I'll be doing would be for the bike seats. So this is going in my mouth now, so bear with me. All right, so for the bike seat, it's really pretty much like this. And then you've got lots of ways to customize how this sort of works. So you've got lots of ways to customize how this works. And for me, I feel like the best thing here is understanding that when he's sitting, I don't want his legs constantly hitting the bike fenders. So setting it up to move a little bit backwards and then having this just extrude a little bit forward is quite key. And I'll just keep this in my mouth and do the setup up until I finish setting this up. So yeah, let's go up for that. Probably speed up the video. I don't know yet, but let me get into the edit first. So it comes with a number of accessories that makes it easy for you to get things in place. And this is one of them. Yeah, this is one of them. Cars. Yeah, cars. Owls. Owls. Door. Door? Yeah, the door is open. Windows. Can you see the windows? That's good. Yeah, that's a name. Yes, that's a name. Okay, so I think this is the rest of it work. Yeah, seems alright. So once I have this in place, I just lock it in place, and that's the first point. Daddy. Yes? Daddy. Uh-huh. Cars. You see the cars? Yeah. That's good. Okay. So now that I have all of this done, is to put the locks in here, and I'm able to get it stable and then continue the rest of the setup. So, okay. Cloud. See the cloud? Yeah. That's good. That's your name? Yeah, that's your name. All right, so now that I've got this in place, the next thing to do is to put the is leg rests with the. So these are the leg rests with the what's it called? The hooks. So his legs can stay in here and is basically safe. You know, is not strapped in, but his legs are in here and he can stay sturdy. So this works in an interesting way. This goes in here. Basically. And then these keys to the other side. So it's got a lock mechanism and I just have to screw this all together. That's it. Yeah. And that's it. It's in place. I've got the seats. I've got this set up, and then the leg rests are there. And the next thing is to put the bike seat on top of this. So. Yeah, bicycle.
Cars.
Yeah, cars.
Fun.
You see it on?
Fun.
Oh, nice. Alright, so now that I have this in, I just have to use the spanner to get it all the way in completely. And the bike seat will be all set. Now with this, I can adjust this to go down or up, but whichever way it is, this pretty much works. So.
Truck.
Yes, that's a truck.
Truck. Truck.
All right, I've got this steady, and the next phase is we've got the bike set, we've got this quite strong enough, and the next thing is to fix in the tiny handlebars. Yeah, anyway, lots of cars, I know. So we're fixing in the tiny handlebars now, and I'll show you the process. It's very, very easy to set up. So first thing is this has this lock and quick release setup, which is really, really good. And I really, really like that about it. So I'll show you how to set it up in a moment.
Fun. Cars. Fun. Cars. Daddy.
Yes?
Cars.
Oh, you see cars?
Open the door, no one's answering.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. Sorry.
No worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anyway, you've got these. Okay, so we've got this now. And I just have to press this down and it locks in. And you can actually feel this isn't having any wobbles, which is really, really good. So I really like that about this. Yeah, so that's it. It's all set up and we're good to go. Now, there's one more phase which I feel is important to talk about, which is after this, he likes to have his own bell. So I'll be moving this bell to bring it here. But I probably won't show that in the video, but yeah, this bell is going to come here and that will be it. So, all right. Now, moving to the next phase, which is about the most exciting and the most asked about one. That's going to be how I set up the camera for him to be able to, set up the camera so that we can see ourselves. And for this, I got something from Insta360 that has been a game changer. This is it right here. It's been a game changer literally. And what this does is it's able to hold the camera in place while I'm doing other things, and it just suspends in the air and it gives that drone-like effect. So I'll be showing you that now. So where I mount this on is on the bike stem. That's right here. It's mounted here and it just goes here, and yeah, I'll just show you that. That's hold on. All right, so this basically comes here. So I unscrew this.
Truck.
Yeah, that's a truck.
Daddy.
Yes?
Truck.
Yes, truck. Yes, you're already there. And then replace this with that.
Handlebars. Daddy.
Yes?
Handlebars.
Oh, no, that's a delivery truck.
Truck.
Yes.
Daddy.
Yes?
Truck.
Yes.
Cars.
Yes.
Cars.
Yes.
Cars.
Yeah, that's a fast car.
First car. First car.
Yes. All right, so now that this is all set up, I'm going to show you the next thing that makes the video sort of stay the way it's supposed to. And it is this selfie stick. It's carbon fiber. It can go as long as, as long as I think 1.3 meters. And it's really, really, really sturdy, right? You can unscrew all the way to the top, but I only use this length for the videos. And then it gives that follow-on effect and drone-like feel. So to use this, all I have to do is, it's got this screw thing on the bottom, and that just comes here, right? It comes here. You can see it right here. Now to just screw this in. Yeah. And you can see what this looks like. So you can see this all the way here. And this is where the camera basically goes. So the camera comes here, I screw it on here, and it's going to capture the 360. And then what makes it interesting is that this camera becomes invisible when I'm doing the recording. Oh, sorry, the selfie stick becomes invisible when doing the recording, and that's just interesting. Now, all the things I've talked about today will be linked. What is that? I'm almost done, okay? Yeah, don't worry, we'll go on the right soon. I'm almost done, okay? Now, what makes it interesting is that all the links to everything I've talked about today will be linked in the description of this video. And I probably will be earning a commission on them because, from Amazon. So please feel free to interact whichever way you feel pleased to. And it means a lot. It helps support the channel and whatever it is that I get to do with these rides and upgrading stuff and finding more trails to go on and going as far as we can. So thank you so much. Yeah, so just to finish up the setup, I'll show you how I connect this to the camera and you can see what that looks like. So I'll be disconnecting this and attaching it to the camera. So I'm going to move this close so you can see what I am talking about. right? So let this stop following me for a second and just come down.
Basketball. Obey.
Yeah, aeroplane, bicycle. All right, so you see this comes here and I just screw this onto it. And because of the way the camera is, just have to, switch this. So it faces up this way. And because it's facing up, yeah, we pretty much can go from there. Now, I'm going to switch this to a 360 camera so you can see what I'm talking about. Switching to 360. And once I start recording, you basically notice that you can only see the bike and every other thing, but you can't see the selfie stick attached to the camera. That's literally how I'm able to do that, and I'll get myself back in focus. So yeah, that's how I do it. That's the whole idea behind this setup. Now, there are a few other things that I haven't talked about that I use on a day-to-day, which is first would be this IGP Sport bike monitor or bike computer. So I also use this. So on our rides, I also track my own fitness and my rides and my cycle and all of that. So I use this. And the way to attach that, I have a bunch of these things that makes it easy to connect anything that is of this mount nature, right? And you just have to connect this somewhere in there and everything sort of just flows together. So at this point, I feel like I've touched on most of the things. And if I'll show you a quick demonstration, you'll probably see the next video that is stitched to this one, where you see all of this setup in action. And that's it. For those who are asking, how does my son get on and how is he able to stay strapped without any issues? I'm going to demonstrate that to you right now. Eric, can you come, please? Come. Give me your bosses. You want to hold them? All right, don't worry, just come. So I'm going to position this in a way where you can see most of these places. All right, so Iri, please come. Come. Come on. Okay, now we always wear protection, so we just don't get on without adequate protection. So once he sits on this, can you drop this and hold the handlebars? Yeah. Sits on this, his legs go in here. Now, because of the way I was doing this setup, I wasn't watching that. Yeah, like I mentioned, so I wasn't watching that. I would have to reset this up so that this is not getting to where his leg is. But his legs stay strapped in, he's holding the handlebars, and then I, as the parent, I'm sitting up here, and my hands, I need to show that so you get what I'm talking about. Hey, it's okay, Bobo. So, and my hands are holding the handlebars this way while I'm sitting, and I'm able to protect him from anything that is happening, which is one of the most interesting ways that this is a lot safer than the child just sitting at the back of the bicycle. And yeah, we have that going. So that's literally it. And I feel like this gives a lot more context as to how we're able to stay on. So right now, everything you see, the setup, this is what it looks like. Anyway, thank you so much for the demonstration. We'll go on a bike ride soon, but just, can you go back and sit down? Here are your bosses, your trucks. What do you say? You're welcome. Where's my face? Yeah, so that's everything with the setup. if you have any questions, I'll be in the comments answering as many questions as possible. I'll try to keep up with answering the questions, but if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. And like I mentioned earlier, all the links to everything is linked in the description of this video. Yeah, it's been fun just showing you this very quick demo or how we have this set up. And this is our permanent setup for the next couple of months. So I'm not thinking of upgrading on any of these anytime soon. Yes, just so that this doesn't go further. For the elements we use, my son is using these elements from a brand called Micro. Yeah, elements from Micro, and they're really, really nice. I like the fact that they've got these lights behind them. So if he's going out on his scooter, he can use this. And that's really, really nice. It's got padding on the inside as well, which is really, really good. None of these items are sponsored or anything. They're just things that we enjoy to use and we use them. Now for the element, I use this foldable element from a brand called New Lane here in the UK. It's impressive, really. So it's this small form factor. You can fit it in your backpack, and when you need to go on a ride, just unlock this, right? And the entire bicycle element unfolds, and then it becomes a proper helmet. And this is a new version that has the MIPs, which is incredible. So this is the helmet, you can see it. And if I'm to put this on, yeah, before you continue using, you just have to lock this back in place and adjust the back and basically put this on. Do the back, and I'm basically good to go, to go on a ride. So, like, it's incredible. I've been using these for like the last 3 years, and it's incredible. Like, it's incredible. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching up until now. I know this is going to be a really long video, but if you stayed up until now, I really appreciate you. Thank you. And hopefully I'll have more vlogs coming soon, but definitely more adventures with my son and our rides and our conversations. You'll be getting those, from time to time. Really appreciate all the love, all the support so far. Ire is grateful to every single person. Whenever I tell him about some of the comments and people praising how good his French is, he's always very happy and excited, like he is right now. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.